Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Special Andre, and we are here with the first game of this new showmatch series where complexity is CatZ. I'm sorry, I'm getting all confused with cars and cats. Is today playing, and he is playing against GoOdy. In the first place, we scheduled cars to play against cats. But because there was a small problem, and the small problem was actually a big problem, since CatZ got his new computer to start streaming, he forgot about installing the US client, since he does not play on the US service very often. And he's currently downloading the client, but it would take him another 4 hours, and that's why we had to look for a small replacement. And on short notice, I found out that GoOdy was able to play. And he was basically playing against Druby in this last part of the showmatch series. And there was an interesting third game, especially when CatZ was playing when GoOdy was playing against Druby. Now CatZ is not playing against CatZ, but CatZ is playing against GoOdy. Here we go. We are in TSL Metalopolis. CatZ is here spawning as the yellow Zerg at the 3 o'clock. His opponent GoOdy from ESC, of course, the Penta General himself here as the purple Terran at the 9 o'clock. We are in TSL Metalopolis, so we have cross positions. Map number 2 will be Terminus, and map number 3 will be Belshire Beach. So, and then we have a map pool where the loser can pick for map number 4 and map number 5. So the first 3 maps are set, and the remaining 2 will be able to pick by the loser. So let's just see what both guys are up to. We see here is the hatchery coming up for CatZ. Yeah, people in the thread said, oh, he's most likely confusing cats and cars all the time, and now CatZ is not even playing, but I'm confusing them anyway. So, hatchery first is what CatZ is doing right now. There's the pool coming up after this one. Here's the extractor coming up at the 9 o'clock, where GoOdy space is. There's the barracks finished here. He is mining some gas out of this refinery. He's currently getting a marine to deal with this possible drone. Now the drone is going for the extractor steal, and extractor stealing against GoOdy as a Zerg might always be a good choice. So now here is GoOdy going for a bunker, but this bunker will pose no big threat to the forces of CatZ. Now here is CatZ trying to just disturb GoOdy's SCV there, and GoOdy is happily retreating with the SCV. CatZ doesn't really care about this bunker anymore, starts to mine. Already there's the first marine out. Now of course I just need a while to get this straight. CatZ was using his drones to repel this marine, but a single lone marine, of course, will not be able to do much. Meanwhile, GoOdy is not going for this Reaper kind of opening he sometimes does in a TVZ, but instead he's going to build a factory. This factory will be done in about 5 minutes. There we see the extractor, which CatZ made in the base of GoOdy, soon to be going down. Now there we go. And GoOdy is able to build his second refinery. So we see the starport coming up for GoOdy. And GoOdy's playstyle most likely is he starts to go for an early attack like Marine and Hellions, and then drops him with a Medivac to avoid any spine crawlers or something like this at the natural. Usually just drops here and elevates some units up, and then tries to do some damage, and then he macros out of 2 bases, attacks, and expands the 3rd time. Of course, that I'm from Germany and mainly casting on the European servers, I'm much more familiar with the playstyle of GoOdy than I am with CatZ. Of course, CatZ is a very entertaining player. He does crazy strategies from time to time. And he is a member of Complexity Gaming, which was which acquired Root Gaming. Now there we see CatZ is already having some Zerglings out, 8, and those Zerglings do have the metabolic boost upgrade right now, the Zergling speed, and now he is trying to just run around, scout, see what's going on. There he sees a Hellion, and this is just a single Hellion, no blue flame, and now there are 2 more Hellions coming in, because there was a reactor on the barracks here, it was on the factory. Oh no, it was not actually, it was just building them constantly, my mistake. Anyway, there were a lot of Hellions out, and those Hellions killed some of the Zerglings, but not all of them. There we have a Spine Crawler finished. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. There is GoOdy having some Marines, having those Hellions, and he's going to drop in the main base. Of course, this unit composition of Hellions and Marines is a very, very hard one to deal with. There we see a creep tumor being placed down to connect the main and the natural expansion. Now CatZ, he is going for the layer. It just takes another 30 seconds. There we have the 2 queens waiting. We have a lot of Zerglings here in the back, and now he's moving in. He needs to get a good surround. There he is, just getting a good surround, but it's a little bit too many Hellions, too many queens as well. And this first attack by GoOdy is already looking really, really good. CatZ got 16 more Zerglings in production. Here are the Hellions trying to chase down the remaining units. Marines take out one overlord after another. Now the queen dies as well. Where are those Zerglings? Here they are. Queen comes up to the main as well. A mule is getting called down. GoOdy is absolutely sure that this first attack he was doing was the one he needed, because this mule is not repairing any Hellions. This mule is just there to just say, okay, I got this game, you better GG out of it and give me the first victory here in this series. So Spine Crawler is getting rearranged. First Banshee comes up for GoOdy. Of course, the Queen was already injured, no problem for the Banshee to take this one out. Now the Spine Crawler is getting rearranged. GoOdy smartly with his units just outranging the Spine Crawler and waits for the Banshee to deal with this. Meanwhile, some more Zerglings try to get in here, but they don't do anything good. It's not looking too good for him. Meanwhile, GoOdy is expanding himself as well. I mean, not just yet, but this orbital is about to get finished pretty soon. Some Zerglings try to run around, but still in the main base, there where a lot of stuff is going on. And by this I mean this layer going down. So now CatZ is not looking too good. We see an army supply of 25 against 1, which is not what you want to have, and it's looking better and better for GoOdy right now. But CatZ is not just yet giving up. He wants to stay in the game, but not anymore. GG is called, and GoOdy takes the first game over CatZ.